everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I turn my husband into the spooky werewolf, so stay tuned. Okay, so for today's video, here's inspiration that I found on Pinterest, which he really liked, so I decided to go with this one. For starters, I used my Lancome foundation. Luckily, we're the same shade, so I just used this one all over to create a nice even base, and then I added some powder onto his face as well. For some reason, my camera stopped recording here, but as you can see, I did create somewhat of an outline, and then I'm blending it outward with some black eyeliner as well. So I kind of just filled it in and kind of created this shape around his brow, and then I went in with a blending brush and I just really blended that color out. That way it could be really kind of smoked out and really blended. Then taking the Essentials palette from Voss, I'm taking this palette and I'm using a few different shades from it. I'm using the purple shade, the orange shade, and the black shade as well, and I just want to really use a lot of these different shadows to add more dimension onto the eyes and onto the makeup overall. Then using some of the deeper black shade in this palette, I'm using that to really deepen up the eyelid area and to make sure that it's really nice and defined. I then added some of the makiage lip liner to his eyes as eyeliner, and this is a really nice bright red shade. I really love this because it really pops and it has that nice kind of bluish tone in it, which will really make it really nice and vibrant. After that, I added some more of the black eyeshadow, and I'm actually smoking it out on the lower lash line. I'm taking that onto the eye and really dragging it out and making it real dramatic. Then going into the Anastasia Beverly palette, I'm taking this lip palette and I'm taking the white shade first to kind of draw, again, more of an outline. That way I can really see where I'm placing the colors. And then I'm drawing some lines which will then be blended out onto the forehead and onto the cheek area as well. Now I'm taking a separate clean blending brush and I'm just blending all of this out. I wanted it to be really nice and blended and really kind of seamless through all the shades. So this is again a clean brush and I'm just blending everything out. I then took my NYX Cosmetics eyeliner. This is a liquid eyeliner, and what I did was I actually added some lines to create more dimension, and then I went back in with the beauty blender and added some more shading with the black lipstick color. I then decided to add some more hair-like strokes, so I took that same black color from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and I'm adding some hair-like strokes with a nice thin eyeliner pencil. Apparently my husband was really enjoying this because he's about to fall asleep.
Copy of Some Stand Still by Stephen, and I picked up the book and I stand.
Using that same color, I'm using it to add some more hair-like strokes and a lot more dimension onto the cheek area and create that really werewolf kind of look. And then I'm taking a separate brush and just using that to blend everything out. I'm making sure that I'm blending out every single color that I'm adding, as far as the orange, the plum shades, and the brown shades. That way it looks nice and 3D like and not just really flat, so it looks really nice and realistic. And then moving on to the werewolf mouth. So I'm also using that same color. It is a lipstick, so I'm adding it to his lips. That way I can create that nice, deep, and defined look. So I'm just applying that with a brush and then blending that out. Then going on to the nose area, I wanted to also highlight that area, so I'm also adding the black onto that and I'm blending it out and make sure to get every single spot. That way it looks really realistic. I then went back and then decided to add a lot more hair-like strokes. I'm using some of the lighter tones, so I'm using some of the browns, some of the blacks, and again, this is just a process of layering. That way it looks really nice and realistic and it looks like real hair. And now for the final touch, I added one of the wigs that I have at home and I just really fluffed it up and kind of teased the hair a little bit and positioned it right where I think would look the best and made it really nice and messy, and this is the final result. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe down below and I'll see you soon.